I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the livestock market. The live cattle market was really climbing. The trade deal really lifted these futures. Finally, commercial buying stepped in and the futures support, and it seems like these futures are really the highest that they've been in maybe 10 years. It looks like that the demand is really on the rise right now, and we're expecting that there's going to be a lot more on the horizon, and it's going to be, we're expecting that really throughout the rest of the quarter. Now, today is the first day of the fourth quarter of this year, and it's starting to really look good. Now, the feeder cattle's also spiked up. Now, there has been a little bit of a sell-off once we got into those higher numbers, and that's because I think some of the grain market's coming up, and there's a little concern that perhaps the feed will get a little bit more expensive. That being said, though, with this trade deal, it looks like the demand, we're going to be able to fill these demands. The exports are going to be working, and finally, we're going to get the supply chain to start moving again. It had really come to a halt almost all summer. It was just so sluggish, but I think we can get a little bit more of a smooth reaction to start to get some of the supplies out there, to certainly the happiness of a lot of the farmers. Hogs were rising again. That new trade pact is welcome to those hog farmers really the most, and mostly because that they're able to finally start to work a little bit with Mexico. That's been one of their biggest exports for the U.S., but also China. Now, one of the things to be watching out for is that China either they have to get on board or get left behind at this point right now. So we're hoping that that maybe this trade deal will kind of spur the U.S.-China tariff war to start to come to an end. With that should give a big spike to this market. And hogs really was the one that took it on the chin for a long time. So there is big optimism on the horizon for them. That's why hogs in the livestock sector, the hogs were the ones that were rallying the most. But we expect all the markets in the agricultures and in the livestock to really start to move after this. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.